Hey guys, welcome back to Mummy Cooks Homemade. My name's Hayley and as promised this is the lemon curd recipe. Again, I'll say the bubbling noise is the fish tank, nothing I can do about that. Here I've already, what's the word? Can't think of the word. Sanitised, disinfected, sterilised, that's it. The jars I'm going to use in a pan behind me. I just put them on a, I wouldn't say a boil, but high simmer for about 20 minutes. So they've been sterilised. So what you're going to need for this is 4 large lemons. If you can't get 4 large, then use 5 mixed size ones. Try and get, well, you'll have to get the unwaxed ones because you are going to be using the rind of it. So you want the grated zest and juice of 4 large lemons, or 5 if they're mixed size. 4 large eggs. Again, I haven't got large, so I am using 5 of the smaller ones. 12 ounces of either golden caster sugar or regular sugar. 8 ounces of room temperature butter. There's the juice that I took out from my lemons, and that was the rind I got. When you get your lemons also, give them a good scrub, even if they are unwaxed, because they come individually and people have touched them. They do need to be clean. Also, you're going to need, it says a level dessert spoon of cornflour in my recipe book here. My old, I mean, that's how old it is. Look at it, you can see how often I've used it. This is my very first book, so yeah. This is a level dessert spoon of cornflour. I like my lemon curd on the slightly thicker side. I don't like it to just dribble off my spoon or off my toast or whatever. I don't like to chase my food. I like it to stay put. So I do put more than it said of the cornflour. So if this will look a mess, I'm just going to pre-warn you, in the pan it is going to look a mess, but don't panic, I will show you, don't panic. So what we're going to do is crack the eggs in. Try to make sure there's no shell. The cornflour is there as a stabiliser. Stop it being all lumpy and stuff. Ah, shell. Here's me telling you to watch out for shell. Good job I spotted that. Where is it? Oh, just drop back in. I actually have 2 pieces. I hate it when the shells are so thin like that. Or it might just be that I'm rubbish at cracking eggs. Right, that's number 4. Like I said, mine are small, so I am putting 5 in. And they are room temperature eggs. Eggs in this country do not need to be chilled. There's no risk of salmonella in this country from the eggs. So what you need to do, just whisk them. You'll notice no heat. We don't want any heat yet. So, I am literally just going to now dump in everything. This is what I meant when I said it's going to look a mess. This is the easiest but tastiest lemon curd you're going to eat. We've got a nice tang to it, whereas the shop bought ones, especially the cheaper ones, they're just all sugar. has actually. Where's my spoons? Took me a while to get on and get this one done because with the kids being off, it's hard finding time when they're not going to be screaming at each other. And so this is what I do because that's how if I can turn it without getting it all over my cooker. I don't like mine runny, basically. Just give them a little mix. Obviously your butter's not going to melt, but just give it a little mix. Now you want to turn your heat onto a medium heat when your oven stays on, or hob. Right, I'm turning mine down now. And all you're going to do is stir. You stir this until it's all melted. I told you, it looks disgusting. Have a look, if you can. Look at that. Ooh. Looks like curdled eggs, but trust me guys. Have faith. And this is literally going to take about 7 to 8 minutes, so have a bit of patience. It'll look nice once everything's melted, but have a bit of patience. If at any point you get lumps in it, don't panic. You can pass this through a sieve and it would be absolutely beautiful. It would just take the lumps out for you. So you really cannot go wrong with this. It is, like I say, going to take 7 to 8 minutes. Once it thickens and gets to the consistency you want, turn it down to the simmer and let it cook for another minute, stirring. And then you'll take it off the heat and pour it into your sterilised jars. See, it doesn't look so bad now, does it? Do not, all I can say is don't walk away from this. Just keep stirring. I'll keep the camera there, but what I'll ask my Steve to do is just speed it up a little bit. Not till it's done, Steve, because I know what you're like. Just speed it up a bit so they can see if there's any changes. Remember guys, keep going around the edge of the pan, everywhere. Don't walk away, and I'll see you in a minute. So, I've just turned it down to this low simmer because, can you see how it's changed? This will start to thicken on you quite quickly, so don't be caught out. Make sure you get the edges. I can already feel it's really thickening up now. And don't forget also that once it's cooled down in the jars, it's going to thicken up as well. To the stage now where it resembles a thin custard. Or maybe chicken soup. Certainly doesn't smell like chicken soup. So while I keep going on with this for a minute, I'm going to remove my jars from where they were sterilised. And I'm going to put them into my microwave while stirring, because I'm daft like that. There we go. And once this is done, I'm going to heat them up for 2 minutes, just to dry them out a bit. You get a spoon, turn the heat off, get a spoon. If I can find a spoon. Can you see now? It's coating the spoon. That's what you want. Oh, that's tangy. So what I'm going to do, take the lid out as well. What I'm going to do now, what you need to do, is just heat them up, these jars up for a couple of minutes, just to dry them out and heat them up. Put that there. New pan, guys, one that doesn't burn me every time I pick it up. You see, even it's leaving whisk marks in it now, look. I don't know if you can make that out or not. Because it's already starting to cool. Let's see if my funnel's anywhere near the front of this one. Really? Great. I've got my tiniest funnel. Look at that. This will be interesting. Here's the ladle. Oh, now you can see better, look how thick it is. And that was so easy. There's no lumps in this. You're going to get a little bit of zest now and again. There's no lumps, and that was the cornflour I was doing and the constant stirring. And this stuff is so tangy. I love it in sandwiches or on toast. Jam tarts, I suppose. Whatever you want to use it for. 10 seconds left. Right. Do the first one. That's just funny. Oh, I really need to find my funnels. I'm not cutting this out either. Oh, I can get it out. There we go. Right, all we're going to do is pour it through our ridiculously small funnel so that it don't go everywhere. We're going to have to order some funnels, seriously. It's been that long since I've bothered to make this. And I don't know why, because it's so easy and fast. Please be careful, guys, when you're doing this. It is so hot. And try to leave a gap where the neck of the jar is to the top. I'm out of wax discs, but normally I would use wax discs and cover it to provide that seal. A bit more. There. Just make sure that this is dry. You can use any jars you've saved, and there you have it. Lemon curd. And it is beautiful. So don't forget to comment. No comments about the funnel in the glass jar, please. Like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. If you would like more jams or whatever, then let me know down in the comments. Okay? Bye!